crime scene reconstruction, things like that.
So, drawing your attention to October 26th of 2018, did you have an occasion to become involved in a Miramar police case investigation documented under Miramar case number 18-10-06269?
I did.
What was your role?
Initially, I was called out as the primary detective, but we kind of had an agreement within our unit because I was only 2 years away from retiring, that any cases that would get assigned to me, that one of the other detectives would take over it, and that I would assist to avoid having to come back. Well, it didn't work out.
So you still come back and testify in all your old cases?
Yes.
Okay. So, Detective, do you live locally still?
No.
I'm not going to ask you. So, going forward, do you remember about what time you got called out?
5 o'clock in the morning.
What types of procedures are in place? How do you get called out?
Typically, it's I would either get a call from the sergeant or I get a call from our dispatcher at the PD. In this case, I got a call from Sergeant Shaw.
Okay. Once you get that phone call, how long do you have before you must respond to the scene?
There's no real set time. It's just, from wherever you're at, you try to, put some clothes on or shower, so, and then prepare to go. So I think it took me like about 45 minutes to get to the scene.
Okay. When you arrived on the scene, who else was there?
Well, prior to going out to the scene, I actually called Detective Moretti, advised him that I had got called out, and so at that point, so that he could take the lead in the investigation. So when I got there, I got to the hospital. It was the first place I got there. There were some officers there at the scene, at the hospital. I spoke to them, got briefed. Detective Moretti showed up shortly thereafter.
Okay. With regards to individuals that you made contact with that were not law enforcement, do you remember speaking with an individual named Cortland Henry?
I did.
That statement of Mr. Henry, how many times did you speak with him?
I spoke to him twice. Both times were recorded. At some point towards the end of the first one, don't know if I got called out to something else or I just briefly walked away, turned off the recorder. Then I came back, asked a few more questions just to verify location, and wish I recorded that portion, but it was very short, maybe a couple minutes.
So I wanted to go back to set up the geography. You said you worked in Miramar for 28 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And during that time, did you become familiar with the areas of Miramar Parkway, I-75, US 27?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you describe to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what is the northern boundary between the city of Miramar, your jurisdiction, and Pembroke Pines to the north?
Typically, it's Pembroke Road, what divides Miramar and Pembroke Pines, Pembroke Pines Police Department, Pembroke Pines. But there are sections within the city that kind of encroaches like a block or two into Pembroke Road. That's on like the east side of the city by the turnpike. But other than that, it's county line to the south and Pembroke Road to the north. And then from 441 east all the way out to US 27th, it actually extends out to a little bit further west on US 27, but there's nothing there, so it's US 27.
Okay, so to make sure we're clear on that, if someone is headed westbound on Pembroke Road, on the north side of Pembroke Road, what jurisdiction are they in? Westbound?
Westbound on Pembroke Road?
Yes.
It depends also, again, depending on what side of Pembroke Road. If you're driving westbound, that could be considered Pines.
So then on the south side, the eastbound lanes, what are those typically?
Typically, it's considered Miramar.
Okay. Going all the way out to US 27, is that Pembroke Road border consistent from I-75 west to US 27?
Yes.
So I want to start and show you a couple of maps. I'm going to show you what's been previously shown to Defense Council marked as States B. Do you recognize that map?
Yes.
Does that map fairly and accurately
Excuse me.
depict before you show the jury?
Can't show the jury.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Does that map fairly and accurately depict the Miramar geography from I-75 through 172nd from Miramar Parkway north to Pembroke Road?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time the state would request to move States B in as States 2 and publish.
Any objection?
No objection.
It's submitted.
If I may.
You may publish.
Thank you.
States
Okay.
B, remark states two.
So Detective Bertrand, this is a small version. I have a bigger version that's identical to make it easier for the jurors to see. So a large copy of what's been shown as admitted as State C. If you could show on here exactly which area is I-75 and Miramar Parkway.
This is I-75, and there's an exit here from Miramar Parkway.
And
Excuse
what,
me, Garrett, one second. Garrett,
Yes, Judge.
can you move the screen back a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
and Detective, could you be so kind as to step down so we can use the easel?
Sure.
Counsel, you need to move to the seat. So if you could show the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, where is I-75 and Miramar Parkway?
Right here.
Yes, sir.
What direction does Miramar Parkway travel?
East and west.
Can you point out some of the locations on Miramar Parkway? I'm going to start with Bo Camper's Restaurant.
Okay, Bo Campers is, I believe, right around here.
Okay. You're pointing to an area north of a water feature.
Yes.
What other locations and restaurants are in that area?
There's a Marshall's around here. There's a Home Goods. There's a Chick-fil-A. There's a gas station here in the corner. There's a Benihana's. There's a Home Depot. Anthony's Cold Pizza. There's a bunch of places.
So you said Chick-fil-A and Home Depot. Those are the two I'm going to stick with over here. Okay. Moving along, can you show the ladies and gentlemen what is Southwest 160th Avenue on the map?
This is 160th, which is also Dykes Road.
Does the name change depending on the jurisdiction of which the city or county is in?
I guess, yes.
And
We know it as Dykes or 160th.
okay, moving further west, what's the next major intersection that's reflected on this map on the far left on Miramar Parkway?
The next major intersection is going to be over here, which is 172nd. On this side is Silver Lakes Development. Over on this side is the Miramar, the hospital, which is, I believe, here. And then there's a regional park. On this side, there's a Target here, a Winn-Dixie, Pollo Tropical, and liquor store.
Okay, so Pollo Tropical, you indicated, is on Miramar
Yes.
Parkway before 172nd, if you were headed
Yeah,
westbound?
it's right around here somewhere. I think this is Target.
Okay. Does 172nd run north and south?
North and south, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you show the ladies and gentlemen where is Pembroke Road on this map?
It's right up here, runs, again, east and west. There's no exit off of 75 to Pembroke Road, and goes out.
Okay. So I want to move on to what's been marked as State C for identification purposes. You have an opportunity to look at those maps prior to coming into court today. Don't let the ladies and gentlemen Jersey.
Yes,
Detective, do those two maps fairly and accurately depict the intersections between 160th and 172nd in the first one, and then 172nd and 184th in the second map?
yes,
To your knowledge and experience working in the city of Miramar, is it an accurate measurement that it is 1 mile between each of those two intersections?
I know for a fact the one from 160th to 172nd, because I actually measured that when we searched that area. The one from 172nd to 184th sounds about right, but I don't know for a fact.
Without saying exact, does that sound approximately correct in terms of the distance between the two intersections?
Yes.
Here at this time, the state would request to move States C in as States 3 and published to the jury.
Any objection?
Your Honor, we'd object to the extent that it might indicate that it's a mile when the witness said he cannot attest it.
Can I see the exhibit?
Unfortunately.
Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah.
Objection overruled. It'll be admitted.
State C, or State C3.
Okay, just to be able to publish the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, slightly larger version of State C. This one is double-sided. Detective Bertrand, if you could indicate on here, you mentioned a Pollo Tropical. Do you point that out to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Over here.
Okay, and you said a Chick-fil-A as well.
Chick-fil-A is going to be around here somewhere.
And if you can indicate here what intersection is to the right side where the yellow line starts at Miramar Parkway.
Over here, this is Dykes. And
160th?
Miramar Parkway, 160th.
And at the far side, we're at
172nd and Miramar Parkway.
Okay. Going to the second part of States C. We're going to show the Pollo Tropical again, please, if you'd be so kind. Okay. And then the Sunset Lakes and Silver Lakes community you described earlier. Can you show where they are here?
This is going to be Silver Lakes here, and then over here on this side and this side is Sunset Lakes. Although this here is like a shopping center for Sunset Lakes, and there's another development here, I can't remember the name of it, but this here is Sunset Lakes and runs west.
And Sunset Lakes you're indicating is west of 184.
Yes, ma'am.
When you were speaking with Mr. Henry, did he give you an address at what location he was residing?
He did.
Do you recall that address as to where he was living?
It was in Sunset Lakes.
Okay. Is there anything that would refresh your recollection as to exactly what address was given?
In his statement.
Okay. So I'm going to first start, I'm going to show you what's been marked as States D for identification purposes only. Look at that and do not show that to the jury. Does that map fairly and accurately depict Miramar from from State Road, Pembroke Road at the north, south to County Line Road, from I-75 west to the western edge of the Sunset Lakes development?
Yes.
Here at this time, the state would request to move States D in as states 4. And
Any objections?
permission to publish.
No objections.
It'll be admitted.
States New York, states number 4.
And so going to the larger version of states D, if you'd be so kind, Detective. The address of 18521 Southwest 44th Street. Was that address made familiar to you as part of this investigation?
Yes.
Can you indicate where that is on this map?
Well, to get there, you to go Miramar Parkway, and right around here is the entrance to the development, and then you can go in this way. I believe you can also go in through this side here. Over here is where the guard gate is here. I believe there's another guard gate down there somewhere.
So is it fair and accurate to say that this is Southwest 40th Street right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the address of 18521 Southwest 44th Street, does that indicate with the yellow marking on this map?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a true and accurate depiction of where that address is in the city of Miramar?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would request that when the witness makes indications on the
Speaking
map,
objection.
Which comes sidewalk. Ladies and gentlemen, I was asking counsel previous about the exhibits. There are smaller items of evidence that have been admitted, smaller versions of the map, and what's being shown to you are blow-up pictures of it. And so the state indicated that they were using these as demonstrative aids. And so what I want to tell you, though, is these blow-ups of the items that are actually in evidence are to assist the witness in explaining or illustrating his testimony. The testimony of the witness is the evidence. However, these demonstrative aids are not to be considered by you as evidence in the case unless they are later received in evidence. They should not be used as a substitute for evidence. The evidence is what's been previously marked the smaller version of it. Only items of evidence that have been marked in evidence would be back to you during your portion during deliberations. So these blow-ups, these demonstratives, would not go back unless they're later received in evidence. All right?
Your Honor, may I come back? Sure.
check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Cool. Yeah, this trial can go on a little bit longer. I don't know exactly how long though. I don't know why every time they go to a little intermission, it has that
Detective, we're
loud ass
talking
noise.
about the address of the 18521 Southwest 44th Street, as well as the
Cool.
40th
Thank you.
Street entrance for Sunset Lakes.
Yes,
So we're going to move on from this one. We previously talked about the jurisdictional borders of the city of Miramar going to US 27. I'm showing you what's been previously marked as States E for identification purposes. You can just look at that. The States E accurately depict Miramar from US 27 to I-75 from north of Pines Boulevard south to County Line Road.
Yes.
Here at this time, the state would request to move States E in as States 5.
Is there any objection?
No objection.
Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Breadwinner TV.
Number 5.
And so the identical larger version of it here. So Detective Bertrand, if you could show here, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, where is I-75 on this map?
Again, I-75 is here.
And just so it's clear for the record, that's the yellow indication road with the 7-5
It's
on
going
it?
north and, yeah, north and south.
Okay. And in terms of the Pembroke Road, can you show where that is on this map?
Pembroke Road is this one here. This one's Miramar Parkway, and this is Pines Boulevard.
And are
And the
they-
county line is down here.
And the county line, is that C9 canal down there at the bottom?
Yes,
Is the Pines Boulevard marked on the map accurate?
yes,
Is Pembroke Road as indicated and marked on the map accurate?
yes,
Is Miramar Parkway is marked and written on the map accurate?
yes,
And the bottom of the map with the C9 canal, it's not labeled, but is that an accurate depiction of the southern boundary of Miramar?
yes.
Going out to US 27, can you describe to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury which roads connect from Miramar to US 27?
The only road that, it actually, it looks like over here in Pembroke Road it does, but it doesn't. So the only way you can go to US 27
Yes, sir.
is you
Yes,
have
sir.
to actually go into Pines Boulevard and head west. And then this is US 27th, and then when you get there, you make a left and you go southbound.
Okay. Now,
Yes, southbound.
now that we've established some of the jurisdictional boundaries, I'll get back to your investigation in this case. So when you're at the hospital, you indicated you took a recorded statement from an individual by the name of Portland Henry.
Yes,
Was that statement audio recorded?
yes,
Was the Miramar Police Department using body-worn camera footage at any point in time in 2018?
Yeah, this is the prosecutor, I
And if you
believe.
don't know, please let me know.
I don't know. Detectives didn't wear body cameras. I'm not sure if road patrol did or didn't. But the detectives did not, and I believe they still don't.
And so is there any video recording of this statement?
No,
Prior to coming into court today, did you have an opportunity to review that statement?
yes,
Your permission to approach?
You may.
I'm showing you what's been previously marked as States F for identification purposes only. Do you recognize that disc?
yes, ma'am.
How do you recognize that disc?
That's my initials and date.
Are those contents fairly and accurately represent the statements that you reported with Portland Henry on October 26, 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
Any additions or deletions?
No,
Your Honor, at this time, the state would request to move states F into evidence and publish for the jury.
No objection.
It'll be admitted.
States F will be marked states number 6.
Your Honor, at this time, it would be appropriate for the instruction.
We want to post
2.6.
the one item now, correct?
Yes,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
ladies and gentlemen, regarding the use of these transcripts of recordings, you are about to hear recorded conversations. These recorded conversations are proper evidence, and you may consider them just as any other evidence. You are also being furnished transcripts of the recorded conversations. The recordings are the evidence, and the transcripts are provided to you only as a guide to help you follow as you listen to the recording. The transcripts are not evidence of what was actually said or who said it. If you notice any difference between what you hear on the recordings and what you read in the transcripts, you must rely on what you hear, not what you read. You may publish.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Starting with the
yeah, this
shorter
happened
of
in
the two?
Florida.
That's the last portion.
He was, I don't know if you remember, he was on trial. He got locked
Then we'll
up
go to the
for
25
allegedly killing 2 of his best friends.
24-page transcript first.
Yes, that's the first, this video.
Are they about to use his lyrics?
Henry? What's up, man? How you guys doing?
Or are they just playing audio? Oh, I think they're playing audio of this is audio of the recording.
Ready? We're here to talk to you about what happened. And, listen, you need to be straight up with us and tell us where this happened. Okay? My understanding, you told these officers something, but the evidence doesn't show that it happened there. So what happened? Right off the edge. We got to the lake. Okay, tell me what happened. When I was playing music, getting off the edge. I was already getting sleepy. Long as on, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's out of nowhere, like, gunshot, you know what I'm saying? So then I ducked down, you know what I'm saying? In the car, and I almost cut.
Let me back you up a few minutes. Where were you coming from?
From Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale studio. Which way did you take?
I took I-75, 595 to
75. Then you took 75 south?
That's what, if you come from Fort Lauderdale and you take 595, right?
Yeah.
When you get off, you get off, and you get on the expressway, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then we got off at Miramar on the exit. And then when I got past, you know, the 3-turn signal,
Yeah.
when I got past that,
Which turn signal were you in? Which turn lane were you in?
I was getting off the exit. When I got off the exit,
Mm-hmm.
after that light, we make the right,
Yeah.
I came down. You know what I'm saying? I was coming
Yeah,
down.
y'all hear
Light.
Chucky, man. Hit that
You know
like
what I'm
button,
saying?
man.
As I'm passing through the
Got
light,
4 people in here, 2 likes. We get 2 more likes.
What lane were you
I
in?
was in the left lane. I was in
The left?
I was in the left lane.
The left, he's on the far left side.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you were already turning under the Parkway, or you were starting
I
to
said I was already. Got off the exit.
Yes.
Got off the exit. I'm already off of the exit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I made it right.
Okay.
Three turn rights, right?
Yes.
Okay, I went through that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Went through that. When you going west or east? I was was going, like, you know, west is this way, right? No, okay.
What, actually, where are you going?
I was going to our house.
Where's your house at?
Our house is over in Silver, right by Silver Lake.
Okay.
1805 21 Southwest 4th Street. Over, I can't really
What is it?
it's 1805.
1805?
Yeah, 1805 21 Southwest 44th Street.
What?
44th Street.
44th Street? Okay, so you were going west. Okay, because you're saying that you made a right.
Like getting off the expressway, you make a right to go west, you know what I'm saying? To go west. If you're going south on 75, you take the west.
Okay, yeah, you make a
There's
right.
3 turn lanes that go right.
Okay, so you made a right. Can you get to Dice?
I'm not pronounced, I don't know.
Okay, once you make the right off of 75, the exit, there's another light there. There's, that's where the shopping center is. On the right-hand side, there's a shopping center.
Yeah.
You talking about like Chick-fil-A and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got like around that area, and I started hearing it. When I heard it, like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I thought, and I almost crashed the car. You know, so I hit a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? I almost crashed the car, and I stayed up for a little bit. I couldn't really see anything. Like, I couldn't really see anything, because I'm like trying to avoid from getting shot. Like, I'm blessed to be here right now. Like, like, I don't know, like.
Yeah. And you didn't hear anything, they didn't yell anything was said?
Man, I was, the car was still rolling forward, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not even, you know what I'm saying, be even, I'm trying to stay safe, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to even get hit. I'm scared, you know what I'm saying, for my life right now. And the car is rolling. I don't know what car, which way it went, you know what I'm saying? Nothing.
You have the description of the car?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see anything. Like, I was.
Here's the hard part, what we're having a hard time to understand, is that we shut down that entire area, and we had officers shoulder to shoulder walking out. They didn't find as much as one shell casing. They didn't find one piece of glass. Nothing. Nothing to what you said adds up. And it's hard.
Well, I'm telling you, bro, that's like it.
I mean, for whatever reason, your two friends died. Are these your good friends?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are like,
These your two, I'm assuming close friends,
yo.
and you're doing them an inservice by not telling us the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, man. I don't like. What do you want?
Well, how do you make shell casings disappear?
I don't know. I cannot tell you about a shell case, and I'm driving, ducking for my life, trying to make sure I don't get hit. And you telling me, you telling me about this shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. I'm driving. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know I'm going to be worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's not for you to worry about,
Shit crazy, bro.
but if you tell me it happened there, there's got to be some evidence there. There's going to be broken glass, just like there's broken glass over here from when you guys opened the doors and stuff like that. Okay, there's going to be broken glass over there when the windows got shot out. There's going to be casings from the people shooting at your car. Okay, there's going to be evidence over there. Okay, right now, there's nothing. Okay, now, I kind of think I know what happened because I got information that something else happened on the east side of the city in Pembroke Parks, but, you know, which sounds similar to your thing, but you need to be straight up with us, okay? Listen, I know you may be maybe you're scared, you know, but like Mark said, you're doing your friends a disservice. We can't do our job.
I'm not doing no disservice. I'm telling you the straight up honest truth. Like, Well, I can't. What can I like tell you if I'm ducking for my life? My head's over here, steering wheel's here. I'm trying to make sure I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm keeping the car straight by hitting median. You know what I'm saying? God, that shit fucked me up, bro.
Let me ask you this.
I look up and see them like how they looking. What the you think I'm like looking for a car? No, hell no. I'm trying to.
All right, well, you know, let's just forget about where it happened. Let's just put that on the back burner for a little while. Let's talk about why. Are you having issues with anyone?
I mean, we are upcoming artists and stuff, so technically, like we have been having like, you know what I'm saying, like people like, you know, when you like start doing better than people, they start hating and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So you had some jealousy issues.
Yeah, some, like jealousy issues, but got me. But also like it's crazy because people they don't try us. You know what I'm saying? They talk like on social media. You know what I'm saying? But they see us and you know what I'm saying?
It's easier for them to talk shit on social media than it is to your face.
You know what I'm saying?
So who's been talking shit on social media?
I haven't really been on that, but like my friend that's passed away now, I'm just so. He was telling me like, right, he always telling me how people, just like today, he was telling me some folks from up our way.
What's up your way?
Like girl beach, like that's where I used to stay. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up there. So
That's Melly.
our
That's Melly's audio
So what did your friend say about
interrogation, or first interview with him when this first happened.
he was saying it's basically just like they don't know like Instagram, just through Facebook, like snippets, like folks like that's like don't even really like I don't know, like, they were just hating basically.
First of all, if you're an up and coming, you know, in the music business,
I muted my mic, but I was saying that's Melly's audio from when he was first interviewed or interrogated in the situation.
On social media. You may not know where this happened.
I'm not big. I'm a big. I don't even have a phone, so I'm not like on it. Like I'm just working, making music. You know what I'm saying? Making music and stuff. That's what we're all been doing. I don't really be into it and stuff. I'm trying to feed into it because like.
What's the name of the group and stuff?
YNW.
What is it?
YNW.
YNW?
Yeah, but like, I already have a lot of other stuff going on in my life.
Like what?
Like I be having like help on my home stuff back down south. I mean up top north from her beach because she has to stay with a friend right now, and my little sister staying with her. My little sister trying to grow up fast and stuff like that. So
Can you support them?
I support it.
How you support them?
If we make music stuff, my own boy Sign, he kind of like contributes. You know, yeah, my mom like it more.
With Anthony Williams, what's his nickname? Yeah, what do you call him? I'm sure you don't call him Anthony. What do you call him? Seth? How you spell that?
S-A-K.
S-A-K. And that's how he's known on social media as Seth? What about Chris Thomas?
Julie.
What?
Julie.
June?
Julie.
Julie?
No. Julie. J-U-V-Y.
J-U-V-Y?
All right, that's it for now. I gotta get up and get ready for work. But if you guys want to watch more of that trial, you can head over to Law and Crime Trial Network on YouTube, and you can find that whole trial and hear the rest of that audio. Like I said, I don't know how long this trial is going to go on, but this is, his life is on the line. I do believe they are trying to give him the death penalty if he's found guilty. So yeah, anybody who's trying to keep up with that, like I said, Law and Crime Trial Network on YouTube, you can go and find the rest of that trial as well as other trials. So appreciate y'all for tapping in early this morning. Just wanted to go live real quick, get some content out there. I'll probably be back on later, or I may drop a video tonight. So appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. Also follow on IG Breadwinner 2.0. That's BREDWINR 2.0 right there at the top of the screen in the corner. Appreciate y'all.